Yoga is often misunderstood as a discipline practiced by a single individual, a person sitting with closed eyes, breathing deeply, or holding a posture with determination. But in its deepest spiritual meaning, yoga is not practiced by the individual self at all. It is the principle of universality within us that truly practices yoga, not the limited personality we identify with. The individuality in us is shaped by name, form, memory, culture, desires, fears, and experiences. It is the I that feels separate from the rest of existence. It measures life in personal terms: my body, my goals, my struggles, my achievements. This limited identity is constantly changing, and therefore constantly insecure. When such a fragmented self tries to practice yoga, the effort remains superficial, confined to physical routine or mental discipline. But beneath this small identity lies a vast, unbounded, indivisible consciousness, the universal principle, the self that belongs to no one and yet includes everything. This self is not personal, it is cosmic. It is not born, nor does it die. It does not struggle, it simply is. When yoga begins to rise from this universal center, the practice becomes effortless, natural, and transformative. True yoga is the movement of the universal consciousness returning to its own infinite nature through the instrument of the human body and mind. The seeker might feel, "I am meditating," but in reality, the universal consciousness within is drawing the mind inward, dissolving illusions, and awakening its own infinite dimension. A reason deep meditation feels peaceful is because individuality temporarily steps aside, allowing the universal self to shine through. The reason love, compassion, and intuition feel pure is because they originate not from personal ambition, but from the universal heart within us. As long as we cling to the notion that a small I is performing yoga, the journey remains burdened with effort. But when we recognize that yoga is the universe awakening through us, every breath becomes meditation, every step becomes harmony, and every moment becomes an expression of. To know this truth is to move from struggle to surrender, from doing to being, from separateness to unity. Yoga is not an individual's practice. It is the universe remembering itself through us.